Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome, we're on the PUBG PTS. I'm your host, Cap Philosophy, aka Steve JC, aka Steve, aka Steve Plays PUBG, aka, you know, Dirt McGirt, little baby Jesus. Okay, awesome. First of all, loading screen, love it. It's really, really nice. It's also my YouTube thumbnail that I've been using for a little while, so... Thanks, Bluehole. Thank you for that brand identification help. I appreciate that. I like the little help note here. Bags increase inventory space. Good to know. Oh, we got this is the counter that exists on PC right now. This is what it looks like, so that's good. What else we got? All right, so we're gonna read the patch notes now as we get started. First of all, gameplay. Bullet penetration system is now applied to forearms. So what that means is that if you have your hands up in front of you like you're holding a gun and a bullet hits your forearm, but your forearm's blocking your head, the bullet will pass through the forearm and into your head and do a full headshot damage. If your forearm is blocking a different part of your body, like your chest or the other part of your arm, it will just deal forearm damage. So this means that you don't get cheated out of headshots because the guy had his hands up in front of his face for whatever reason. And this is also disabled for shotguns. So shotguns, this is for regular ballistic bullets, not shotguns. This penetration system works for the head, torso, and waist only. Also, when getting on a motorbike, if the driver's seat is empty, it will now be much easier to enter the driver's seat. Let's go somewhere far so I can continue talking without having to worry about getting into an immediate fight. So that means no more accidentally... well, it'll be harder to accidentally get on the back of a motorcycle if it's empty. All right, UI, UX. Weapon attachment management when replacing items has been improved. So let's take a look and see what that means. Removed and replaced attachments will now drop onto the floor if there's no room in your inventory, thank God. Because before, if you didn't have enough room in your inventory, it would just say spam not enough space and wouldn't let you swap the attachment. Which could get you killed if time was a factor, like you're swapping attachments at a crate or something. When attaching directly from loot, the replaced attachment will be dropped on the floor if there's no room. Thank you. When replacing an extended magazine with a quick draw magazine, the extended magazine and overflow ammunition will be dropped onto the floor if there is no room. Thank you. Colorblind settings have been improved. The following colors now change according to the selected colorblind type. Scope and reticle colors, Scope and reticle colors, blood, and supply crate smoke. Markers placed on maps are now numbered, so color is not the only way to distinguish them. Oh, that's cool. Let's check that out. So, I guess they're numbered in team games. Makes sense. Eliminated teammates can now place markers on the map. Okay, that's good. I like that. Kill feed now displays personal knockouts. Good. I don't know what that means. Not really sure what that means. In squads, when the last surviving teammate accidentally disconnects, all teammates will receive rewards up to the point of disconnection. If the disconnected teammate is able to connect back into the same match and gets a higher score, all teammates will receive updated rewards. All right, dynamic weather. Dynamic weather has been added to Erangel and Miramar. Erangel, overcast, Miramar, overcast, sunset. Overcast settings include dynamic weather and includes rain, fog, etc. during the game. Erangel has received some improvements. Small clusters of houses have been added to some areas of Erangel. Oh, interesting. So there are new like small clusters of houses. That's good. I've always thought that Miramar was more dense with structures than Erangel. Erangel seems kind of sparse in comparison, so that's good. I like that. More tactical landscapes have been added near the river. Okay, so here, where it used to be just straight, beach, they've added this little indentation here, and they've added some more rocks for cover. I'm looking at a picture right now. So things like that. Added trees in the open areas surrounding Sosnovka military base. More dirt roads have been added to Miramar. And certain high slope sections of roads have been lowered to enhance vehicle effectiveness. Okay. That's good. Little quality of life improvements to terrain. That's good. Feels pretty smooth, too. Spectate mode. When spectating a player, the aiming movement is now more in sync with the spectator view. Alright, so when you're spectating someone, it'll look more like what's actually happening. Smoke and flames from vehicles have been optimized to improve frame rate. Server performance has been improved by adjusting the replication rate. Previously, replication for all physical characters in sight was refreshed every frame. Now, replication rate differs according to the distance from the player. You expect approximately 15% increase in server performance, which is all you really need to know from that. Network code has been adjusted to slightly increase server performance. Optimize CPU performance by improving the graphics rendering function. Again, lots of yeah, that's cool. I'm not trying to read the patch notes or anything. Just end me. Just end me so I can read the notes. I got killed in a vehicle last night by the last bomb in the zone. This is tragic. Alright, so optimize CPU performance by improving the graphic rendering function. Optimize GPU resources to lower GPU burden and improve performance. Optimize attachment-related rendering resources to improve performance. Optimize fog to increase performance. Previously, 2 separate fog effects were used for the overall effect. They have now been merged together to improve performance. Optimized grass assets to reduce memory resources. Optimize the physics calculation to moving boats and moving vehicles on the beach. Alright, so lots of little performance issues. It's good to know. Am I in the circle? Yeah, I'm in the circle. Okay. Alright, so sound. Decrease the volume of vehicle sounds for players inside the vehicles in first-person perspective mode. That's good. They can be a little loud when you're riding in first person. Alright, bug fixes. Settings will now be stored in online storage. Your settings will be saved even if there's a new patch. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to do that. Fixed an issue where destroying doors with frag grenades or molotovs did not display debris. Fixed an issue where a frying pan and a weapon could be held at the same time. Oh, I've never seen that. Fixed an issue where spectating in first person showed inaccurate character locations. Okay. Fixed an issue where leaning was possible while in an emote animation. Okay. Fixed an issue where two players moving in a small space could sometimes get stuck. Good. We don't want that. Fixed an issue where the player character would perform jump motion for a short time when the crouch key is pressed rapidly multiple times. I don't know how you'd even discover such a thing. Fixed an issue where reticle settings would be reset when the weapon was dropped and picked up again. Okay. Fixed an issue where the spectating camera would look through a character when the game was finished. Fixed... Reduced the chance of players encountering situations where the opponent's weapons float in the air. Okay. I think we've all experienced the phantom weapons. You know, like a cluster of weapons floating somewhere in midair. Fixed an issue where throwables could pass through character models. Yeah. Fixed an issue where voice chat UI would always be displayed when using killer spectating function under certain conditions. Okay. Fixed an issue which prevented players from changing the red dot reticle when using an SMG. Fixed an issue where the stun effect of the stun grenade was weaker than before. Fixed an issue where camera angle rotates up to 180 degrees up, down in first person and third person when free falling. Okay. Fixed an issue where the character would stand up and lie down repeatedly while moving uphill while lying down. Oh, yeah, I have not encountered that. Fixed an issue where some weapons could be seen through when a character is moving right while in ADS position and lying down. Fixed an issue where there was a replay-related text shown in the report pop-up window after dying. Fixed an issue where sprinting would stop when moving at a certain angle with the L stick. Alright, so those are the patch notes. So we're not in the overcast. We didn't get overcast, so I can't demonstrate. I'm going to keep playing until I can demonstrate the dynamic weather. Yeah. So that's good. Probably going to clip it here and then use all that for YouTube. And I'll keep playing on here to see if anybody wants to check out the new dynamic weather. Seems cleaner. Like, everything looks cleaner to me. Maybe I'm crazy, but especially through this site. Where's that shooter? I heard him shooting. Oh, he's right there. Fuck. Yep, he's right at the vehicle. I'm an idiot. Yep, that was predictable. we're going to try to get some dynamic weather here. Sunset. Overcast sunset. I think this will be the dynamic weather. You know what this means with the dynamic weather is that for the first time in a long time, we can bless. We can have blessed runs. We can bless the rains down in Africa. I knew there was somebody below me. Where is he? Game is a little low in here. I can't see anything. We're gonna head up here, and then we're gonna head to the circle. Really wish they would increase the lighting in these buildings. I can't see anything. Alright, I got a vehicle there, so I can afford to loot a little bit here. Need some optics. Especially for this thing. Let's head me to the east. Which is not the way we need to go, so let's go this way. So where do we want to end up? Well, we can go to the Erie, which is my name for this thing right here. I have this penchant for naming things in PUBG after locations in Game of Thrones. The only rain you get in Miramar is mortar shells. I don't want it. I don't want it. Get out. I feel like the marker is a lot easier to see on the HUD. We may want to stop somewhere and maybe try and loot. Like maybe here. And this isn't looted. Shh, it is. Though they didn't come in here. Everything's a little bit dark. Okay, did you loot this or did you not loot this? Because it looks like you did not loot this. You left healing items everywhere. Yeah, back door's open, so this is looted too. Just did not do a thorough job. Alright, circle time. Let's get in. No. Oh, right there. I'm like, where is this thing? It's Mikado, right? Thought I just heard somebody. Yep, I did. It's a grenade. Like, stupid fucking... Why would it not... It wouldn't zoom in. Oh, I got shot from the side anyway. Ah, you must have been... He must have been the one who killed the guy on the hill. That makes sense. Oof.